Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Happy New Year. I wanted to start this new year with a requested video from you guys. Today we are going to speak about how I set goals for myself and track it. It's a simple 6-step process for me. So let's get started with today's video. Step 1 is to reflect. I use the following ways to reflect on my last year. Firstly, I go through my last year's vision board. So this is my 2020 planner. I have just barred out the things that I've actually written, but these were the 4 things that I'd actually put in my vision board. The second thing that I would suggest to do is to flip through your current 2020 planner if you have one, and then see all the reflections that you've written on a monthly and a weekly basis. Read them and see how your year was. The next step would be to go through your gallery or your Instagram to know how your year was. This will give you a much needed clarity on how your year actually was, because you may forget a few incidents that happened throughout the year. So going through your Instagram profile, your gallery is possibly a good idea. You can choose all of these or some of these to reflect on the past year. Now 2020 has been really difficult for us, so choose a way that is useful, easy and quick for you to reflect on the past year. Step 2 is to answer 2 simple questions. The first question is to list down all your achievements. And the second question is, what did not work? So in the year 2020, you can actually list down firstly all your achievements that you have, no matter how small they are, list it down. And also answer the things that did not work for you. So you will know the do's and don'ts of the next year. Step 3 is very simple. Yes, you saw it right. Dream. Write down things you want to do in life. No limits, no time bound, no boundaries whatsoever. Just write down what your dream life looks like. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to do? Where do you see yourself? Set your goals on this category. Career or finances. Where do you see yourself? What is the kind of money you see yourself making? Where do you want to go with your career at this point? So something to do with your career. Personally, what kind of person you want to become? What is the kind of joys that you want to see? What is the kind of travel you want to do? So everything to do with you as a person will come here. And then you will have family and friends. So what is the kind of relationships that you want to have with your friends and family? That will come in the next category. And at the end, it will be health. What is the kind of fitness goals that you have for yourself? Step 4 is going to be setting up goals for the year. Now think of some of your dreams or a part of your dreams if they can be accomplished in this year. Mind you, do not set easy goals. Easy goals are something that you can attain very easily without putting too much efforts. Also, do not set impossible goals that cannot be attained. Set difficult but attainable goals for yourself. As you know, that I use the Space and Beauty Planner for my personal planning. So here you have a page that helps you with the level 10 goal. So these are my level 10 goals. For friends and family, I want to obviously spend more time with them. For personal development, I really want to learn social media and video editing. For fun and recreation, I really want to travel to 5 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in India. For self-control, I really want to limit my screen time. For the environment, I really want to go on a no-buy on makeup, and I want to follow the 1 in, 1 out rule. For health, I want to exercise regularly and have 200k steps a month. For spirituality, I want to meditate at least 3 times a week. For happiness, I want to start scrapbooking and to learn watercolors. So these are my level 10 goals for 2021. Now I have financials and career goals in my MyKara planner. So as you know, this is my personal planner. My professional planner is the Never Settle MyKara planner. So I'm just going to use this particular planner to put in my financial and my career goals. So here, as you can see, I've put in a very vague thing like spend more quality time with family and friends. Now this is not really actionable, and these are goals that possibly will not be accomplished. Now, as you know, such goals may be just be on paper. So my next step becomes extremely crucial. Step 5 is to make your goal actionable. For example, my goal for family and friends was to spend more quality time with them. Now trust me, this is not going to come in action. I'm a mother. I have a house as well as a full-time job and now a YouTube channel as well. So I constantly live under a guilt of not doing justice to either part of my life. So setting such goals will be vague and will not be actioned upon. They will just be an aspiration. So this takes me to my next step, is to make these things more actionable. So if I'm saying that I will be spending more time with my friends and family, I have to write down each of their names and understand what is the kind of activities we'll like to do together. So for this, what I'm going to use is this simple quarterly goals tracker. So now what I'm going to do is take my yearly goals and divide them into quarters. Now this particular page, I'll insert a quick reference here. This particular page was technically a subscription tracker page. I really like the grid. So what I'm going to do is to use this page as a quarterly goal tracker page. Now what I've done is, instead of subscription and every month, what I have done is I've put in my goal, my target for the quarter, my monthly target, Jan, Feb, March, which is the first quarter, and a simple tick and a cross to understand what I have done for each of the goals. So what I've done is I have actually divided those larger goals into smaller quarterly goals. For example, I need to play with my baby. I obviously have to spend some time for him to study. I have to spend quality time with my husband, my mom, my siblings. So I also have to release YouTube videos, which I am committing to 3 videos a month. I have to have 200k steps a month. I have to meditate at least 12 times a month. I have to limit screen time to a certain point. I have to start scrapbooking. So here I have written in what I want to do. Now as you can see, I converted my vague goals and into specific attainable habits. For my career, I am actually planning goals, and in my MyKara planner, I'll just quickly open the page. There is a proper goal planning page. As you can see here, this is a proper goal planning grid. I'm actually going to set goal planning here for my career and finances, but this is more to do with my personal, so I want to actually create these habits. Step 6 is to track it. We all have 24 hours in a day. If we spend it mindfully, we will do wonders for us. So by tracking it, I mean either make it a habit or have a plan. Since we are on my personal planner, I'm going to explain how do I track it on a monthly basis. In the flip through of the Space and Beauty planner, you must have seen that this planner comes with 2 trackers. One is a habit tracker like this, which has 9 grids, and a fitness tracker which has 6 grids like this. So I'm going to utilize these grids in a very innovative way to track my monthly goal. As you can see, the first habit tracker with 9 grids, I have actually converted that into my personal tracker. So here I have actually written the same things that I have written in the quarterly goals, but on a monthly format and a grid that I can actually track. So the quality time with my baby, the study time with him, quality time with my husband, all my other family members, and then I have this particular grid which is empty, which I've actually it says reading a book, so I'm keeping this as is, and I'll mark any time that I'm reading a book. I'm actually sure as to what will I do with this page, but I will come to that in a bit. Similarly, for this other tracker, which was the fitness tracker, I have actually converted into a physical and a mental health tracker. So here I will track my 10k steps on a daily basis. Here I will track my screen time. Here I will track my meditation. Here I will track my exercises, and I have these two grids empty. So if I want to add something going forward, I will add that. This actually book helps me to track every other thing. So water, sleep, diet tracker, no sugar, no junk. All of that is already tracked within here. So I'm going to use these trackers as well. And plus my earlier tracker actually has period day and sick day tracking already in place. I know this looks excessive to some, but it will give me small victories to note. I will feel happy if I am spending quality time with my baby, or I am able to call my mom every day. These are small victories that will help me keep motivated to keep at it. Also, I'm hoping to feel a little less guilty with this, because now my time will be aptly divided and I will have my focus sorted. Now I will not track my weight every week. So what I will do here is I will quickly stick a paper here and write what I have actually achieved and how am I doing with all these trackers. And this will also help me to keep in check. Now over here as well, this space, habits to kill, habits to grow, this is not something that I want to fill up every month. What I will do instead is again stick a paper here and use this page as a sick day tracker. Now I have multiple number of people in my family. I can actually mark their sick days and which doctors did we visit, what is the exact kind of medication that they were given. So I'm hoping to use this page over here as a sick day tracker for my entire family. So that is how I'm going to use this particular page as well. So to end this video, I'm going to say that I'm going to try this for a quarter and see if it is working for me. I'm a big planner, but very early on in my planning journey, I realized that life does not go as you planned, and 2020 was the biggest example for that. So for some of you, this may look excessive, but for me, this is something that might work. Since I take planning as a hobby, I will spend more time with my planners and stickers in this way. So that works out for me. My next video is going to be on setting up a vision board. So you guys stay tuned for that. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It'll mean the world to me. Bye now.